Wrestling.
Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm here with the whole gang. Justin,
Batman glass.
Joe,
Yo.
John.
What's up, everybody?
Fun fact.
$2. Okay, $2 for a Batman glass that I had as a child, and now I drink whiskey out of. Childhood complete. My mom threw them away. I had all of them. But...
Comes full circle.
Fun fact today.
Oh, also Batman came out last week, which I heard was actually pretty good.
I'll do a small one on top of
Okay.
the main one
Just
because of his shirt.
Oh, okay.
Randy Orton originally had "This Fire Burns" as his song, which was CM Punk's ECW
Really?
song. They gave it to CM Punk because they thought it was a better fit for the straight edge.
It was.
Um,
Why would Randy Orton? What when he was like curly haired?
so we went from
Babyface?
him almost having "This Fire Burns" to "Hey."
No, he didn't have that. This would are we talking about like Randy Orton,
Like blue trunks with hardcore Holly?
Yeah, is it that Orton? Because that he didn't have hey then. I mean, he went from just a generic
Or it might have been voices, to be honest. Because when CM Punk was there, it was like 2007. So that might have been voices.
Oh yeah, because when ECW started, he was. Oh yeah. Wait, where what am I thinking? Of
Um,
course, this would because Orton missed the first ECW the second ECW show. He was gonna miss because he was out with drug policy, but then somebody got hurt, so they were like, well, we need to bring somebody back, and this guy's not hurt. He's just on smack. So let's bring him in.
How weird would that be?
Yeah, it is weird to think of because
That doesn't go with his
Orton
like.
has two iconic songs, the voices and the hey, nothing you could say. So it's hard to think of him without either of those.
And my original fun fact, that was just a little. Oh, that's cool.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
My original fun fact is Rowdy Piper has never had a match on SummerSlam. He's one of the.
Well, the first SummerSlam he was gone. In '88, he was gone.
He was one of the first. He's one of the wrestlers.
You research this?
Yes.
I believe you.
He's one of the best wrestlers to never win a WWE title.
Yeah,
and
but
not on SummerSlam.
He didn't need it.
There's so many. You can't. He wrestled in the 80s and 90s when Hogan was on top. It's a caveat. As long as you were able to be in a main feud, that's what I consider.
Same like Ted DiBiase never had a
exactly.
good wrestler.
Honky Tonk Man, greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Macho Man.
We went from Hogan to Warrior. It was dominated by those guys.
If Macho Man wouldn't have befriended Hogan and then actually had a falling out, they probably wouldn't have put the title on him. Michael
Tarver, Darren Young, Heath Slater, David Otunga have main evented a SummerSlam, and Piper has never been on a SummerSlam.
Well, that's a broad statement to say main evented. Brutus Beefcake also main evented Starrcade. Just saying.
But Piper to never be on SummerSlam, that's
so to never wrestle.
He's never competed in a match.
Okay, so
SummerSlam,
because I'm sure he's been on SummerSlam.
He's never competed in a match.
Never competed because I'm sure when he was commissioner, he was on SummerSlam. I'm almost positive, and also he probably did commentary during a SummerSlam. I'm not entirely sure, but he was doing commentary. For
I think he might have missed a lot of
I was going to say it's probably the first one. When he was in and out,
And King of the Ring happens before SummerSlam?
It used to be like June, yeah.
Okay, so he wrestled Lawler that one year as the main event, the year that Owen won. Him and Lawler were the main event, even though this is the new generation and this is fuck all those old guys.
After the tournament.
Here's your main event of two guys who are old that no one cares about. Jerry Lawler is new into the company. He has no track record here. He's main eventing against Piper. He's been here for exactly 1 year, and he really hasn't done much, but main event against Piper.
Yeah.
That match in 88 would have been great. Them two talking up. You could have main evented Mania with that. But
I saw that fact, and I was like, huh? I was like, what?
There is weird stuff like that.
Sense.
Technically, so we talk about the Undertaker's streak, but also I believe Animal is undefeated at WrestleMania. In multiple matches, I should say.
Could be.
Because he also, remember, he did that comeback in 2005 or whatever it was and also didn't lose. So Road Warriors never lost. Fuck. Of course not. And and then that comeback. So he's like 3 or 4-0, something like that.
And I know I said I have a fact for a future episode, and this isn't it, but I know Sasha is winless at Mania.
Really?
0-6. And the fact that they just added Liv and Rhea to the match makes me think it's going to be 0-7.
Oh, what is she in the tag match or something?
Yeah.
What do we have? Like a 18 women tag match?
It's her, Naomi, Liv and Rhea, and then Carmella and
They're all thrown together teams.
Yeah, 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
It's
like, yeah, we have this great main event, but now it's like, okay, let's take all of the girls that we can't figure out anything to do with and just throw them together in tag teams.
We don't have enough for another battle royal, so let's just give them multi-man matches.
Well, yeah, they're not going to do a battle royal anymore. Are they doing the Andre?
They haven't announced it.
I mean, I would assume that because they seem to be teasing Omos and General
Aziz or whatever.
That they're probably going to do battle royal. Both of them end up being last, and
yeah,
Omos probably wins because Aziz really hasn't done anything.
They really are building up Omos.
But Allentown, Pennsylvania, last Sunday, the day of Revolution.
Allentown was Saturday.
No,
while we were in
Sunday. Nope.
Jersey.
Nope, it was Sunday. My friend live texting me, and he was there Sunday. So
PPL Center.
Yeah, PPL was Sunday.
Yeah, I thought it was Saturday.
They might have also been there Saturday.
Oh, maybe.
But Veer was there and beat Dominic.
He finally showed up, just not on
well,
TV.
Not on Raw. He's here. And apparently, if they're going to go by anything, because they did a Miz TV segment on a live show or a house show or whatever they want to call it now, which is weird, right? Like doing a Miz TV segment, all to lead up to Veer coming out and having a match with Dom.
Yeah.
And beating him. So maybe we'll see him enter the Andre Memorial Battle Royal.
Could be.
Speaking of AEW Revolution,
it was amazing.
Great pay-per-view, as normally AEW is.
I'm trying to still live
Fucking
it down.
Sunday, though. Please go back to Saturdays.
It was so bad.
It went till after midnight, but
no, it didn't go till after midnight, East Coast. But it was like 11:53.
Yeah.
It sucked because the main event wasn't as good as the rest of the
main event on any other card would have been a fine match.
Yeah.
It would have been a good go home. I feel great about this pay-per-view. But there were some amazing matches that preceded this that you just can't you can't write them off.
I mean for us, match of the night was...
even the opening, like Jericho and Kingston was good.
Kingston came out ready to fight.
Told a good story. Like Justin always says, if you hate this guy,
when I point out the moment he hit that curtain
to murder him, you don't slap hands on the way down and then dance around the ring. Yeah. You get in and be like, let's go. I've been waiting for this. Let's do this.
Once he hit that curtain, what I say? I said, oh, look, he's doing it the right way.
And then he got in the ring. He's like, let's go.
Let's go.
Ring the bell. Come on.
So I think personally, this is just my opinion. I think Ty Conti and Jade was better than Britt and Thunder Rosa. That's personal preference.
And Jade came out dressed as Jade.
Yes, that was cool.
Very, very cool.
I'm not high on Jade. She's sloppy.
I think they look. She normally is. I think she's getting a lot better, and I think that
she still looks sloppy.
Really
yeah, I'm not a fan of Jade. I think Tay definitely improved. Because honestly, Jade, the only thing I saw was bicycle kicks. That's it.
Yeah.
Britt and Thunder was sloppy as well.
What are you talking about? She did that frog splash. Got so much.
That frog splash was good.
She did it great.
Other than that, it was bicycle kicks.
I've seen 1,000 people try frog splashes that don't do it nearly.
She got
that have been doing it longer. Fuck, I've seen RVD try to do some shitty frog splashes that don't hit the way she did. That thing was. I mean, that was a 9.5 out of 10. That was almost perfect.
And Britt and Thunder was sloppy.
I think that match fucking sucked. I know they've had good matches. They have great chemistry. Whatever happened on Sunday night was not it. I don't know why.
Everybody has an off night. Maybe.
I think they both had an off night. I don't know if the pressure was getting to them. Maybe because they had to follow some already good matches.
That new belt looks great.
It does look very cool.
Maybe they were just like, let's save it for another day.
So I don't know who else is on the belt. It might be Sheeta, if I'm not mistaken. But on the side plates, it has Brett doing the
maybe
what's it called? Lockjaw.
Maybe they change it. If someone else wins it, they'll take her plate off.
I don't know.
So I saw somebody post a Magnum TA title from like the NWA that had him on it, and it looks extremely similar. So I assume that's probably where they got the idea from.
And I said to Justin, it makes sense because that other belt was a little small.
It was,
but the women's belt, now that they have 2 belts, this is the main belt. It needs to be big.
The title looks like the TNT title, so why not make the women's world title look like
it looks
title?
Great.
Yeah.
For us, I enjoyed that tag team match. Triple threat.
Triple threat. Yeah.
We saw some amazing moves in there.
Some really cool stuff.
I
that
still
we
don't know
seen.
what the hell that was.
Which one?
The finisher, the Luchasaurus into Jungle Boy
Powerbomb.
Powerbomb. I don't know what
but
that
even that moonsault into suplex. That was pretty cool.
Luchasaurus, but
oh come on, you can't give him a pass anymore. Like he does. Okay,
he does the same.
Everybody. I mean, Brian does the same fucking 10 moves.
The problem with him is what I said is it was cool, but now when you see it all the time,
how many times did he do a choke slam off the rope in that match?
He's a little overexposed.
I understand that, but did you hear the crowd every time he does it?
I mean, we were still popping.
He also didn't sell shit.
Yeah,
he does not sell. That is one thing I have. One caveat I have with him is he does not fucking sell anything. You can light this motherfucker on fire, and he'll just blow the smoke. Like
for Justin and I, match of the night was definitely Brian and Mox.
I was out of my seat.
Very physical, and then obviously when William Regal showed up, Justin came a little bit.
It was almost like the match Brian had 2 weeks ago with Daniel Garcia was like a precursor to this. Now I didn't see the Christopher Daniels match, but it was almost like the physical match that he had with Garcia was like, okay, this is where we're going with everything Brian does.
If you have a friend or family who
needs to be knocked the fuck out, do that match to him.
Who doesn't quite get wrestling, show them Mox and Brian, please.
Yeah. Who says the person that says, well, wrestling's fake, they don't hit each other, they don't do anything.
Show them that match.
Yeah, they hit each other.
William Regal showed up. It's great. They're going to be a great team together with Regal if that's where they're going.
Well, if you know Mox at all, I mean, he has no problem with that. He probably enjoyed getting hit.
Well, we were sitting there. We were like, God, like they were going.
He probably said to Brian, I don't want you to hold back. You go out there.
Well,
and kick my ass.
We saw early. So first thing, Mox throws does Brian have a name for his kicks?
Well, these we call the yes kicks.
Yeah, the yes kicks, now, right? The step in, kick, step back, step in, kick, step back. That shit. So his second or third one got a little high and it caught Brian on the jaw. He got the receipts for that. But my thing is, I don't like anybody doing those that doesn't wear kick pads. Because it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. But for me, I would want somebody wearing.
Both of them were physical, and Mox was taking every single kick.
Those elbows
into the ribs.
Probably loved every minute of it.
Oh yeah. Well, and that was the story of that match, which people online say that AEW has no storytelling, but here we are telling a fucking story. Mox said that Brian said we should be tagging together, we should be teaming, not fighting each other. And Mox said, I don't team with you until I bleed with you. Well, they both bled together in this match, and now it looks like Regal comes out and puts them together, and they are going to be a team, which should be the next fucking champions right away.
Regal is part of their career in some way. I mean, Regal.
I mean, I always thought Moxley was a dusty kid.
Yeah, I didn't know him and Mox. Him and Brian I knew about. But
yeah, I mean, I get that he was in NXT, but I don't think he had as big of a play. I think Moxley respects him.
Yeah.
And it said William Regal is all elite, so I guess he owns that name.
Well, and I thought that was a really cool way to introduce Regal.
Oh yeah, it was perfect.
Because you could see at the end of the match, they weren't gonna shake hands and him coming in no, you guys,
except
beat the shit out of each other. Come on.
Brian didn't have to smile after getting slapped by Regal.
Yeah, he was marking out.
Fucking grinning.
He was marking out.
Like Ambrose and the Snake.
Fucking CM Punk and MJF. That was great.
It wasn't. See, I don't know. To me, it was what it should have been.
Yeah.
Like everybody knew that match was going to be great, but Bryan and Moxley, I think, was the one that blew you out of the water. You didn't know. I mean, Moxley came out shooting single legs, so
Bryan and
that's
Mox
not
was match of
something
the
you
night.
see out of that.
Everyone probably thought, oh, the brawler and the wrestler. This ain't
Exactly.
gonna work.
Well,
Exactly.
And speaking to that too, I was surprised with Kingston when he was throwing those suplexes and stuff,
Yeah.
because a lot of people thought, oh, he's probably just going to come
Well,
out here, punches and
and
kicks.
that
and
goes with what he was saying.
Brian said, John said that.
He he's never seen much of Kingston. It's always been brawling, but
Mhm.
here we are. I mean, he worked for NWA, so I'm sure he had some.
Also ROH.
Yeah. But the Punk and MJF, I mean, when Punk was coming out, we were like, what's going on? Kudos to MJF, by the way. I was like, oh, cool. Punk's coming out first. Nope.
But that was a perfect way to introduce Punk's old theme.
So Punk,
is
when the
I
music
come out to it first, pop everybody, then get everybody to hate it. Then when they hear something else, they're like, well, because you can't just play Punk's theme again, right? It would be weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that music hit, I was
thought
like,
that was
what is
great.
that?
So
He
MJF
was
came
like,
out to call the personality.
No. So he started
At
it,
first, about like 20 seconds of it.
and then he played a song
Oh, yeah.
to get heat. But when they were playing that Ring of Honor song, I didn't know it was Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
AFI.
that either.
And then Punk came out in the white shorts, the tape with the X,
The jacket.
the jacket.
Everything from ROH.
Yeah.
From his match with Raven.
So that got a big pop. It was bloody. Finally got to see a turn from Wardlow.
Was it touch all four corners? Or
No,
No, it's a chain.
It's
Just a
just a-
chain.
Yeah, that's a strap.
Dog collar.
Oh, okay.
Wardlow finally turned.
I think he should have gave him the finger, though.
Yeah, he was
Why
saying
wouldn't he have done the, well, it's in my pocket, no, fuck you, finger, then Punk does something.
Was it? I don't get to keep up with it. Is it just because MJF's been treating him like shit, or is there a
Yeah.
reason he's?
Yeah.
And he also said, like, I don't win my matches because I'm too busy worrying about you winning yours.
He won the ladder match, which I'm excited to see.
So the
Wardlow.
ladder match was better than we expected with big guys.
Fuck
in it.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, I'm not happy with him.
What is Orange Cassidy's injury?
Shoulder
Shoulder.
injury.
He's gonna be out a while, or is it something?
I haven't seen anything that says how long. But with Orange Cassidy, though, even if you're out for 3 months, you won't know.
He's always
He'll
doing
still
something.
be on camera doing things.
Yeah.
He
Just
doesn't
won't be
need to
working.
necessarily have a
We
match.
saw Keith Lee chuck him, and we were
Well, I
like,
said
what
it
the
before
hell?
I said before he threw him. I said he's gonna overthrow them.
What did you say? He threw him from the middle of the ring. Those guys weren't.
Because he actually doesn't work. He just legitimately throws people, and that's fucking unsafe. Ryback.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys didn't. They slowed
They
Orange
tried
down.
to catch him. Yeah, they tried, but if you fucking huck him past me, what am I supposed to jump? Like what? I don't know.
I'm excited to see what Wardlow's success is.
Well, I assume something's going to happen that Scorpio Sky wins the belt first. Probably some interference that gets it off of Sammy. Also, Sammy was in the brutal
Match with
six
Sting
man,
and-
the 6-man
Sting and
match. He
Darby.
went through tables and stuff, so he can claim injury.
By the way, in that ladder match, that terrible spot, who was it? Starks, right?
Which one?
On the power bomb.
Oh yeah, he took it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
His head went through the ladder.
I'm not blaming Wardlow for
And
that.
I haven't heard anything about an injury there, so I guess he's all right. No, that wasn't Wardlow's fault. I mean,
He still had his legs wrapped.
yes.
So
he tried to steady himself, and Starks just went.
yeah,
And so it just happens. And that injury, see that it's nobody's real fault. It's just Wardlow tried to steady himself. He's on a ladder. Starks went for it. Wardlow was still trying to steady himself, so it wasn't ready. But the Keith Lee, I'm sorry, that falls all on him.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to throw him that hard. Like you're not trying to just toss somebody. You're not in the ring to prove that you're strong. Just throw him where he needs to be thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when Wardlow came out, I thought what he was going to do when he was like looking for the ring light, I thought he was going to put it on and then hit MJ.
That would've been good too, yeah.
But
Yeah, that would have been good too.
We have a fun little topic for you today. Before we get into that,
Justin came up with it on the
though,
fly.
before AEW was Outbreak Wrestling,
Oh, yeah.
Saturday in New Jersey, their debut. Workers put on a great show, as always. Some new fans, So we got some great interaction there.
Next up is April 30th.
April
at Hamburg
30th.
Fieldhouse.
Honor-
Autism Awareness.
Honor Autism Awareness Show. We'll be there, of course. I'll have a surprise for the fans there. That's looking like it's going to be a stacked card. I don't know everything, but with the way that the workers were Saturday, it's going to be a good show. Coming back to the field house after half a year.
The home.
I mean, what, September?
Yeah, September. Yeah.
So April coming back. They're going to be swinging.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Ian retained.
Yes. Babyface. Still a champ.
So we're taking this little quick tournament out of this world
All right.
to a new realm, somewhere deep in the darkest parts of Africa. I did not put that one in here.
Or the outer reaches of your mind.
No, because when I looked it up about like people from not real places, the darkest parts of Africa was one of them for Akeem.
Really?
No, that's not cool. Yeah, that's real. That is real. That's what he was built from, the darkest parts of Africa.
So
Say it's South Detroit. It's not a real place either.
Why? What?
Why is it not a real place?
I mean, yeah, if you're from Detroit, you're from South Detroit or North Detroit.
Well, South Detroit's not like a real city. That's like saying I'm from South Reading. Yeah, but that's not really a place.
No, but
West
I
I
mean,
mean,
Reading.
south of Reading.
West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground, is where I spent most of my days.
So this tournament is fictional places.
Yep. And I can tell you, if you have any questions on why, I will try to explain why.
So this is
Because
all,
the first one, you're going to be like, why are either of these two?
this is
from
all parts
fictional-
unknown.
Not all parts unknown.
Okay.
There are others that are fun little places they're from.
And again, John is
You'll
usually
see this one was literally the first matchup, and I randomized it. I just threw in the names and we randomized it.
John is usually the tournament guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is Justin's
this had
tournament.
like very little. John does research. John actually puts time into his shit. I did this in like less than an hour of looking at stupid little Reddit posts and shit.
I certainly don't use Reddit.
Trust me, you should. It's
Yeah.
like a good version of Wikipedia, because if it's not real, people will call them out on it. Reddit's
Yeah.
actually amazing for wrestling.
Mhm.
It's hard to navigate if you're not used to it, but you got to get used to it.
People ask questions on there.
Yeah, you can do like AMAs. Either way, we'll start out again. You guys are going to ask, why are either of these two on this? But I have the explanation.
Jared's probably going to ask, who is that?
No, if he's listened to me enough to know who this first person is.
Okay.
Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
Okay.
He's from where? Think about Friday night. That place doesn't exist. He's from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA.
Ryan Vox.
And Brodus Clay. He is from the planet Funk. That's where Funkosauruses are from.
Yeah.
The planet Funk, okay?
I'm going home.
this is where these people are from.
We're
Uh,
pick who we think's going to win.
Yeah, sure.
Brodus Clay versus
Terry
Terry
Bam Bam
Bam
Gordy.
Bam, Bam.
I'd take Terry,
Terry
Gordy.
Gordy.
Of course, Jared doesn't know who he is.
I was gonna say Funkosaurus.
Slam Master Jay's daddy.
Who the fuck is Slam Master J?
That's Jesse.
Jesse from Jesse and
Jesse.
Justice.
Oh,
Jesse
Christ.
That was his
Dad.
rapper
Oh,
gimmick.
God.
His dad is Terry Gordy.
Ah,
He doesn't
Next
have his-
up, Abyss,
from
Parts Unknown,
oh, okay.
Devon.
From Dudleyville.
From Dudleyville. Right. Now you're getting it.
Abyss.
I bet.
yeah, Abyss.
Devon, testify, my brother.
Next up, Jimmy Jam from Bad
That's
Street
USA.
versus the Zodiac. Where's he from? He's from the Dungeon of Doom.
That was his location.
That's where all of the members from the Dungeon of Doom, except for Ming, who was from the Isle or the Lost Continent of something.
Did you ever get a Zodiac figure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, a new one? I opened it, remember?
Okay,
And
it's
then,
up for
like, literally
pre-order.
the day you can't, that's impossible. You can't call it a
I
pre-order.
don't know.
If people have it.
Yeah,
It's not a
I don't know.
pre-order. But yes,
Yes.
I opened
No.
I opened it, and that day that I opened it to display, he was announced for the show we were going to be at.
Yes.
So Jimmy Jam versus Zodiac.
No.
Jimmy Jam is from Bad Street.
Zodiac.
It
And
says
he's Ronnie's
pre-order mid-May.
Oh yeah, I understand what it says, but that's not true.
Ronnie's brother.
I mean, if that's how you want to look at him,
They are those. Is
Yes.
that real or is that cave?
yeah, no, that's real, yeah. But I mean,
You never
I
know
think
in
he's
wrestling.
done his own.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm going Zodiac.
I'm going Zodiac.
Perfect.
Wow.
Well, I go Zodiac, so it doesn't matter what you
Oh,
say.
yeah. I wasn't going Zodiac.
All right, and again, you're going to ask me where
It's like Jimmy Garvin's valet or
Precious,
wife,
that's
whatever.
his wife, and they
Yeah.
still are married.
They're still married.
Still married.
Wow.
Probably the best relationship of
Wrestling,
wrestlers
yeah.
ever. Like who besides like
Isn't Dreamer still
Nice.
married to?
Beulah,
Beulah?
yeah.
Are
They
they?
have kids, yeah.
oh, I didn't know that. Max Moon is
From the moon.
from the moon. I didn't say fake places. I said not of this world.
Which Max Moon?
It doesn't
Conan?
matter. And I love this because I swear to God, I didn't even look this up. It was part of the list. When I saw it, I was like, I started marking so fucking hard. Let me tell you that he is from, this is where he's billed from. So when they say this person coming to the ring from WCW Special Forces, that's his build place. So, all right?
Sergeant Craig Pittman.
No. No. Firebreaker Chip.
All right.
I marked so
Oh my
hard
gosh.
when his name was on the list. He is billed
Whatever
from
happened to
special
that guy?
WCW Special Forces.
He was a short, stocky one, right? Todd Champion was the taller.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him? He
He-
ever went to WWE?
I don't know. I got his autograph once at the field house. Him, Medusa, and Greg Valentine.
Firebreaker
One of
Chip
these
and
things is not like the other.
Todd Champion.
Who's the other one?
Max Moon and Firebreaker Chip.
I gotta go
I
with
gotta say-
Firebreaker Chip
I'll
for
say
you.
Firebreaker Chip.
Firebreaker Chip.
Hell yes.
Max Moon was Conan,
I do love
but
Max
not
Moon.
on TV, right?
Yeah, no.
He
Yeah,
never
no.
made it to TV.
Yeah, he never actually wrestled a match. He was Paul Diamond was
They signed Conan, put him in the outfit, and then
Yeah.
he was like,
nope,
Who used to
never-
be Kato.
He was Kato,
and
right?
then it was Paul Diamond. I mean, it was Paul Diamond came. Max Moon.
The Destroyer, which I assume is an old masked wrestler,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter because he's facing Mr. J.L. Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn. Where did they say he was from?
Parts unknown.
Oh.
Because he's Mr. JL.
Jerry
I'll
Lynn.
take Jerry.
Jerry
Lynn.
Lynn.
Yeah, Mr. JL.
Can you tell this is a Justin tournament?
This is.
This
I
is-
swear to God, I didn't think this. I swear to God.
That's when he was in WCW under
yeah.
the mask.
I swear I did.
Wait till we get down to the nitty gritty and it's all his guys. He's
No.
got to vote who's going to win.
I mean, this is going to be a tough one. This is actually probably the toughest one. Michael P.S. Hayes from Doot 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 Bad Street.
I ain't never said doot, doot, doot.
Let's just say, who wants to vote for Michael Hayes? Because I do.
I don't know who he's
Depends on
going
who
against.
he's going against.
You should just say it. Ultimate Warrior,
Oh.
who's obviously from Parts Unknown.
That's because no one wants to claim him. Like according to the DVD, even for
Here's $50. Don't
Say
say
it
you're
up
from
for
here.
Warrior.
I gotta go with Warrior.
I'm gonna say Hayes.
All right. Well, we're half and half. So
We got the coin toss.
do you have the coin toss?
I'll do it on the phone.
I mean, one of these things have been around longer. Ooh, one's still alive.
Oh, geez.
So who's what?
Michael Hayes and Warrior. Warrior's tails because it looks like he wears tails on his tassels. Okay.
Flipping. Heads.
Heads.
Michael P.S. Hayes.
Oh,
Dude,
that's fine.
dude.
I flipped it 4 times beforehand.
Oh,
so,
did you?
Yes.
Good. That's a good strategy. All right. Next up, we have Gangrel, who is from the other side of darkness.
So light.
I guess.
I never knew where they said he was from.
So apparently Gangrel said that when they formed the Brood, they knew Edge was going to be the star.
I mean, Pritchard says that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince liked
Pritchard said that
Vince liked the
Edge was it.
Yeah.
And if they didn't have to put him with the Brood to make it make sense.
Well,
They weren't
I guess
going
he
to.
said as soon as they formed the Brood, Vince told Gangrel that Edge was.
Yeah. I mean, you could see it from just the way they booked it.
And And then Edge and Christian, he never cared for Christian.
Yeah.
He always knew Edge was
He's
a
ugly.
I mean, Edge had the cool entrance. He slid in the ring.
Yeah,
with a
good-looking
code
guy.
and-
Yeah.
I don't get that, but okay. So Gangrel from the other side of darkness, which is light, I guess, versus someone from the fifth dimension. Stardust.
Did he go like this?
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah, because his glove would make a star.
Yeah. I gotta say Stardust. I
Uh,
like Stardust, man. Stardust.
I'm
is
going
good.
with Stardust.
I like
too.
Stardust better than Cody. I'll tell
I'll
you
take
that.
Stardust.
At least Stardust wasn't an asshole. It's not fair. I don't know
Just
Cody.
an asshole playing him.
Yeah. No, he wasn't an asshole then. Spike from Dudleyville
Dudleyville.
versus Mil Muertes, who we were just talking about, but we won't talk about why. Do you not remember this conversation? He's from something about grave, like from the other side of the grave or something like that.
I think that might have been just a you and me thing.
I don't know who
I
that
don't
is.
know.
No, they were in the conversation. It's Judas Macias.
Oh, okay.
From
Okay.
TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the other one? Spike.
Spike.
Judas.
I'll take Judas Macias.
Yeah.
Mil
so-
Muertes. Judas Macias is not from any. He's just from, I don't know. He might be from Parts Unknown. He's Abyss's brother, and Abyss is from Parts Unknown. So technically, I guess he's also from Parts Unknown. So that would make sense. All right, Kane, who I don't remember them saying that he's from Parts Unknown. But what else would he be? Although he should also be from Death Valley, if Undertaker.
From yeah, I was gonna say from like
The cemetery in Parts Unknown.
He's from Katie Vick's bedroom.
Yep. Versus Huss.
Oh,
Berserker.
No, yeah, sorry, not the good Huss.
I'm going Kane.
John Nord or whatever.
Oh no, I'm going Berserker.
I'm going Kane.
Kane.
I tried.
He won all his matches by
Yeah,
count
not
out.
not all of this can be adjusted in tournament.
Berserker was going to get somebody else.
Todd
maybe.
Champion, who is from the WCW Special Forces, just like Firebreaker Chip, versus Shark. Because do you know where Shark was from?
The ocean?
No.
Deepest. That's
A tsunami. That's what he's from.
Not Dungeon of Doom.
No.
A tsunami.
He's a tsunami.
Wonder where A
Any
is
of
going
them.
to be from.
Any of them, anywhere.
No wonder they went out of business.
I'm going with Shark.
Yeah, Shark's got to get it, right?
Shark versus who?
Todd Champion.
Oh yeah.
I mean, okay, Earthquake was still amazing, right? And Shark was still good, but all right.
Him and Shark Boy should have been a tag team. Anyway.
Is Shark Boy in there?
He should be Shark Boy.
No, where was Shark Boy from?
I don't know where they said he was from.
Probably a fictional. Place.
His finisher.
He was from 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Shit, he should have been in this.
His finisher was the chummer.
Shell yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even have him on there. 10,000
maybe
Leagues.
maybe
I
he
think
should
that's-
go out.
I feel like that's what it was called. 10,000 Leagues Under
Yeah,
the
I
Sea.
think so. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll come out Monday for Kevin Owens instead of Stone Cold. Shark Boy will come out.
Well, it's not Monday. It's in Texas. It's at
Mania.
Oh.
Bubba from Dudleyville versus the Executioner.
See, Bubba, because Bully Ray was from New York.
Yeah.
And
Hell's Kitchen.
I know who you're referring to as this on the second time.
Joe
That's
got
Executioner,
it.
yeah. Terry Gordy again.
Executioner was Terry Gordy, but they're different gimmicks, so it counts.
He was only there for like a month.
He had one match. He did a thing and had a match.
Well, he interfered in the Buried Alive.
Yeah.
Then they had a match, and then he was gone.
I'm going with
Bubba.
Bubba.
Bubba is, I mean, if it was Terry Gordy, maybe, but it's Executioner.
Yeah, I don't want to go with Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba Ray.
It is at least ECW Bubba.
That's
Yeah.
how he used to stutter.
Yeah.
That was his
All
gimmick.
right, this is a good one. Giant Gonzalez
Oh
Oh my
Christ.
god.
versus Battle Cat. Jared, no idea.
Who the fuck is Battle? Wait,
It was one of those WWF Toxic Turtles Fantastico or whatever the fuck his name was.
Fantastic.
where are they from?
These are both Parts Unknown.
Oh, okay.
Battle Cat, great look, good body,
Same with Fantastico.
but he had a cat mask.
yeah.
I wish I was
He
making
was
that up.
Batman, but you can't call
So,
him Bat.
so a Walmart version of Tiger Mask.
Yeah. What?
No,
He was
don't-
somebody Brady
Yeah.
Boone or something. think?
I,
He was the
really-
guy who
I really
played
have no
back
idea
then?
who he
He was
is.
played by a couple people.
So,
but it never
one
caught
of these
on.
guys had a Mania match.
I'm going with John Gonzalez.
You have to, right? Like,
John Gonzalez had no muscles. They had to give him a suit with muscles painted on.
he was a very skinny person. I liked him in WCW, by the way. When I was
El
a kid,
Gigante.
El Gigante was over for me. All right. Smash is parts unknown. And Joe referenced this person's place of birth earlier, Damien Demento.
I'm going with Damien Demento.
Of course, one of these guys wrestled
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
on the
On
first
the
episode of
first
Raw.
episode of Raw.
It wasn't Smash, although he might have. I
You
don't
probably,
know.
I'm sure they crossed
Probably at some
paths.
point. I got to go Damien Demento too because I love it. And I'm not.
He used to do a shoulder breaker, I think, was his finisher.
Who?
David
Damien
Demento.
Demento.
Really?
Yeah.
That could have been Axe's finish too, for all I fucking know.
And Smash was the Repo Man, and he did a submission.
Oh yeah, sorry, I said Axe. I meant Smash. Yeah.
And then
Yes,
he was
Smash was Repo Man. Yes, Barry Darcy
and Blacktop Bully
big black bully cock. Yeah,
wrestled in the back of a truck. And then
He was
that-
also a Russian too. Crusher
Yeah, he was
Khrushchev.
and in WWE he was that golfing
he
gimmick.
was Kerwin White before Kerwin White was Kerwin White.
Couldn't get him over no matter what they tried.
Yeah, I forget his name. I forget the name.
Yeah, he was a caddy or something or golfer. Ugh,
So Damien Demento all around.
sure.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
He had a match with the Undertaker.
Yeah.
That's all you need. I'm telling you, I bet you if I don't know this, so if he's still alive, I bet you in his hometown, like Snitsky, and no, this is not a knock on Snitsky, but I'm sure people around his area book him to come to conventions and sign things. And I bet you he signs that picture of him versus the Undertaker 2 million times.
It doesn't say that he is not living.
Okay, well, that's a good
60,
start.
63 years old.
He probably still has that haircut too.
Does it say, does he still live in the outer reaches of your mind or did he move?
It says he was born in Long Island. But
Then
Bill,
he moved to the
Bill-
outer reaches
Bill-
of your mind.
That's
Built
pretty much the
from-
same thing. Long Island's full of trash. And
built from
Bill's
man's
trash.
deepest fear when he was Mondo Clean.
Oh, Mondo Clean. Okay.
The outer reaches of your mind is
Yeah.
Damien Demento.
He was only in the WWE like a year, I think. He was not there long.
All right. We got Missing Link, which I really don't know much about.
Dewey Martin.
You guys probably know a little more. I know a little less. Jared has no fucking clue.
Foley named his son after
This is
him.
not a tournament for me.
Oh, well. Versus Papa Shango.
Shango.
Of course. right?
Shango.
But,
Yeah.
but even like this sways my vote a little bit. Like I didn't want to vote for Bubba because
Well, the Godfather's like
But
are like our friend.
Godfather.
We see him all
Yeah,
the damn
he's,
time.
he's a great guy.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, he's a
right?
great guy.
Kevin Sullivan, which pick one. You
Murder.
can pick Parts Unknown. You can pick
Dungeon
Dungeon
of
of Doom.
Can I pick the one that
There
killed
was-
Benoit?
There was
From
also
Chris Benoit's house?
Chris Benoit's weight room. No, he had actually like a list of things. Like he was from some kind of the Golden Gate of Fate. I don't know.
Never
That just sounds like you getting pissed on by a chick. I don't know.
never worked for WWE.
Really, not even as a booker or
I
anything.
don't think he ever did.
No.
Booker Man.
I think he was a good booker. I mean, some of my favorite Doster stuff. So whatever. Versus Doink. Did you know Doink was
Which
built from Parts
Doink?
Unknown? Just Doink. Doesn't matter.
Well, the original
because,
Doink.
If you go with Matt Bourne,
Matt Bourne versus Kevin Sullivan in '92 would be fucking amazing.
I liked Evil Doink.
Oh
That's what I'm
yes,
saying.
Not Ray
Evil
Doink
Apollo,
was-
good
yes.
guy Doink.
Evil Doink was amazing.
so if
Kevin
it's Matt
Sullivan is
Bourne,
always evil.
Evil Doink, then I'm going with Matt Bourne, Evil Doink.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I'll take
go-
Doink.
I'll go Doink.
I was never a big Sullivan fan.
We actually met him.
Oh yeah, you
That's
weren't
an-
there. That was in Allentown. Yeah. And
Was he
was
cool
just-
or was he?
Do you remember that day that Hannibal guy like stabbed that referee in the head?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It happened the Saturday before we met him in Allentown, and he was actually just finding out about it, and he was talking about how much of a scumbag that guy is and shit. Yeah.
Was Sullivan cool or was he?
He was preoccupied because as I was literally in line for it, he was finding this shit out. So he was like
Yeah.
talking about.
But he was okay.
Yeah, he was fine. He was a good guy. So last of the first round is Suicide, which I thought Suicide was from Calgary, and
Or hanging in your room?
yeah, versus. Why is he the guy? Like, there's
God.
so much suicide in wrestling.
Oh my fucking.
Fine.
Christ.
I thought he was from Raleigh, North Carolina. Reed Flair.
Wow.
He also committed suicide.
All right. I'm sorry.
The best, the talented one. The one that shouldn't. No, I'm not going to say that.
First off,
that was about to go somewhere.
First off, if you watch or listen to this and you don't have a sense of
Jesus,
humor,
episode
why are
got
you
dark.
listening or watching?
I cut myself off there.
As someone who struggles with mental health issues, I probably should make those jokes.
I do too, and I make them so fucking. Suicide, pick your version. Who cares? Versus Axe.
Suicide.
I say Axe.
I'll
Axe
take-
was the good one.
I'll take Suicida.
Okay, you got to
I'm
flip.
on it.
Let's go with Suicide as head.
Whichever
since
version you want. Axe wasn't
Suicide-
good on his own.
Suicide's got to be head since
Oh my Christ!
that's where you shoot
I'll
yourself.
flip a couple times.
We
Did what I said just register?
I was trying to ignore it, but
All right, suicide heads.
Yep.
don't make him say it again.
Tails.
And it's Axe. Look,
Did you put the machines?
no, they were not on the
I'm
list.
sorry, TJ.
Again, I only did 32. Again, short, quick. This was
Shark Boy
not-
should have been on there.
Again, Shark Boy wasn't there. That's so weird. I would have thought he would have been on the list.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'm wrong. I feel like he was billed from 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
He was.
It sounds
And I
familiar.
think Warlord and Barbarian were listed as parts unknown.
Oh, really?
I think
They
so.
were not on
weren't
the
they?
list.
What about Curry Man?
Well, he would probably been from India.
He was from a Thai restaurant.
Yeah. So that's another one. I looked up Mortis because I thought he would be like parts unknown. And I was like, why isn't he on the list? He was from Taipei, Taiwan.
Glacier?
I don't know where Glacier was from.
Oh.
I looked up Mortis because I was thinking like scary, like, and at first when I thought it was like Mortis. Mortis
Yeah.
looked fucking
Who
cool.
was the other guy?
Wrath, yeah.
And Ernest Miller, but he doesn't count. All right, so we got Terry Bam Bam Gordy versus Abyss, which is actually probably a fucking cool match.
I'll take
both
Abyss.
of them in their prime.
I'll go Abyss.
No, I gotta say Bam Bam, but
Taking Abyss.
I gotta go with the best.
Shark Boy. Build from the deep blue sea or
10,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
20,000
Oh,
leagues under the
20,000.
sea.
Probably because 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a book. They
No,
probably said.
20,000 is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Jules Verne.
I don't know. Zodiac. This is my match right here. Zodiac.
You tell who booked this thing.
No, I swear to God. I swear. As I'm writing these in, I'm like, they're gonna think I just went through all my favorites. I just have a thing for guys that are not from this earth.
There were probably like 50 of them. He just
Probably.
probably
Justin's 32 favorite wrestlers tournament.
Marty's not even on here.
He's from some 13-year-old girls' room.
I was gonna say that's
Jeez.
Or the back alley where he shot that guy.
We're getting canceled. This whole show's getting canceled.
Zodiac versus Firebreaker Chip.
Zodiac.
I'll go-
Main event anywhere in the country.
Did you cover your pants when you said that out loud?
Anywhere in the world.
I'll go Zodiac.
Yeah, it's got to be Zodiac.
Yes.
Yes, it has.
No.
To be Zodiac.
Did he? Was he? That was him, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
not this. Yeah, this.
This.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Yes.
Mr. JL versus Michael P.S. Hayes.
That'd be a workers match.
It would be great. Yeah. No, JL would blow him up. Michael Hayes was on way too much coke to try to outlast him.
I'll go JL.
I'll take Jake.
JL.
Really? I was going to go with Michael Hayes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doot.
I was trying to save a Freebird to be at least somewhere in this match. We got Mil Martes versus Stardust.
I'll take Stardust.
I'll go
Stardust.
Stardust because I don't know anything
Oh,
about
you
it.
don't have the Ascension?
Where were they from?
The
cosmic
Wasteland.
of.
Well, see, Stardust is from the fifth dimension. We got Shark from a tsunami versus Kane,
Kane.
Kane.
which I could see that have been booked in like 95 WWE.
Yeah, where did they have Golga listed from, too? He's
Golga.
not.
I don't know.
All the oddities you got to put on.
Gold Dust.
No, I don't think Goldust. Goldust was from Hollywood.
From Hollywood.
Oh,
yeah.
was he?
Yeah,
I thought he
yeah.
was like
When he first started, because he used to quote movies.
Yeah. Bubba versus Giant Gonzalez. ECW, Bubba. ECW,
Huh,
Bubba. Don't
Bubba.
give me that look.
Bubba Ray.
Bubba.
I still say Bubba Ray.
Yeah, it's ECW.
He used to have
Bubba.
glasses with no lenses.
Chris Hero.
Is from where?
Metropolis.
That's funny. I didn't know that. I mean, yeah.
See what happens
I
when you-
told you.
When you do it in an hour and you don't do your research.
It's not researched. It was just for fun. Damien Demento versus Papa Shango should have been a tag team.
Shango.
Really? Tell me
Aren't they
what- tell
basically
me
the
it
same
should-
character?
Yeah, but tell me it couldn't have been a tag team. It would have been actually phenomenal.
I'll take Shanga.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
Boogeyman.
Where's he from?
Was he parts unknown?
Under the bed. I
Under the
thought?
bed or from your nightmares.
It's
or
on this
something?
earth.
The Taskmaster.
Taskmaster
It's
is
Kevin
fucking
Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan, you asshole.
Well, but I thought I didn't know if you meant Taskmaster.
Ryan Box, please fucking DM him.
Kevin Sullivan and Taskmaster.
Well,
don't
I
know if
mean, you did have Gordy in there twice, so you could have Taskmaster and Kevin,
Kevin
Sullivan.
Sullivan, though, I had the prefix of that he was from a bunch of different places, so I just put his name because sometimes he was from Dungeon of Doom, he was from Parts Unknown, he was from that Golden Gate Bridge thing or whatever the fuck it was.
I get to pay extra for that.
Yeah. Doink versus Axe. Fucking that would be
Doink.
Doink.
terrible. Axe wouldn't sell a goddamn thing for him. But I agree because we're going by Matt Bourne Doink. I say Doink.
So
Sean said in his book that Demolition told the Rockers
Yeah,
it's
no.
going to take like 3 or 4 drop kicks.
Well, they told Brainbusters, they're like, "Why are you bumping for these guys?" It's like because they're fucking good. What do you mean? Oh, we don't do that.
yeah. Sean
No
said
way.
they never would drop with one drop kick. It had to be like 4.
Fuck off.
And then they'd get right back up.
Yeah.
They weren't selling.
who?
What? Where's he built from?
Who knows where?
Is that what he is? Is that really it? Why did I add Orange Cassidy from
Wherever. Who knows
Wayne,
where?
whatever.
That's cool.
Well, I'm going to go home and do another tournament.
Luna
Okay.
yeah.
Luna Vachon was with Gangrel
Yeah.
from the other side of darkness.
And then she was from Jersey with Bam Bam.
Well,
Oh, people can move, damn it.
Jersey is the other side of darkness.
Yes, it is.
Abyss versus Zodiac.
I'll go with this.
Zodiac.
All the way, Abyss.
I've got to say Abyss also.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Mr. J. This is a match. Mr. JL and Stardust. That's actually
It's actually
something
right
good.
around the same height, weight.
Yeah, that would be a working match.
I'll go Jerry Lynn.
I'm going
I'm
Stardust.
saying Stardust.
I'll take Stardust. I don't know enough of Jerry Lynn. I've seen him, but not a lot.
It's not Jerry Lynn though. It's JL.
Wow.
Just like Stardust isn't Cody, it's Stardust. Kane versus Bubba. ECW Bubba. Remember?
I'll go Kane.
Kane.
Man. Damn,
You don't like Kane.
I don't like Kane, except for that one time he came out. I only mark for like 98 entrance Kane. That's it. like from not Bad Blood. Yeah, Bad Blood. Right? That's where he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bad Blood to WrestleMania 14.
Yeah.
That time frame. That's it. That's all I mark for Kane. Everything after that, I don't give a fuck. We lost to the Undertaker. How can I care anymore, right? Guys can't be over after they lose.
Yeah.
Papa Shango versus Doink.
How's this Fiend not on here?
Ooh.
Shango.
He is not billed from something different. I looked that one up. They do not bill him differently from
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
still Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought about that one and I looked it up.
Well,
and it's,
because when he comes out, it does say the Fiend.
I even
Wyatt.
looked it to see like
So-
what like official shit was. Oh, that's another one. So I did do a little bit of research. I played, and that's how I found out about the Mortis one because it just said where Canyon's from. But I actually went into YouTube and played one of their entrances so I could hear, and that's how I found the Taipei, Taiwan. And I heard Fantastimo, whatever the fuck his name is. They built him from fucking New York. Why wouldn't you at least do like Las Vegas where like magicians are,
Yeah.
you know? Nope, straight up, just Yonkers or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he wrestled one time anyway. But
He almost killed Bruce.
Yeah. So Papa Shango versus Doink.
Shango.
I'm going Doink.
I gotta go with Papa Shango.
I say Shango.
And now we have Abyss versus Stardust.
Abyss.
Abyss.
Damn. I would have thought I was going Stardust. Just officially, just saying. Kane and Papa Shango, who Papa Shango was supposed to come back and do the Papa Shango gimmick, remember?
Mm-hmm.
But then they brought in Kane.
I'm going.
I'm going
Kane.
Shango.
Well, Shango would probably miss his cue and be late for the match.
Yeah, but Kane would say something that makes us all think that he is coercing with Russia and thinks that it's okay to invade a country.
I don't follow.
That's Glenn Jacobs, not Kane.
I don't follow politics. I don't
Glenn
know.
Jacobs.
Okay.
Kane.
Well, I'm just saying. Not really.
Hit that tweet.
I'm even less of a Kane fan.
What
now.
the fuck? That tweet didn't even make sense when I read it.
I had to read it like so many times to
It
figure it
didn't.
out.
Yeah, I don't know. Was he drunk when he tweeted
I
that? Or
don't know. Adam Page called him out on it though. That was a fucking cool. So I say Shango.
I say Shango too.
Kane?
Kane.
Oh, you gotta flip it. I don't know. Somebody else picked the tails versus heads. I don't know. I can't think of anything cool off the top of my head. Ooh, Papa Shango carried a skull in the ring, so he's heads.
There
Yep.
you go.
There you go.
A smoking skull before Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Ready? This is the flip. And it's hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
No, he's out already.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we want?
So
Head.
Abyss versus Papa Shango.
That's the final.
Yep.
I thought we were heading to Abyss and Kane. That's where we're going.
Which were like everybody. That was like everybody's like 2005.
Like Sting and Taker. Everyone
Yeah.
wanted that dream match.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
take
going
Abyss.
Shango.
I say Shango.
I take
Abyss.
Abyss.
You gotta flip
Abyss.
it again. Let's do the same one. Shango's heads. It's gotta be.
Let's do something different.
Abyss can't fucking win it.
What? What's wrong with Abyss?
Fuck Abyss. I don't know.
So-
Nothing's wrong with him. I
I like the Abyss.
can't find my ice. God damn it. I thought I
I'll
could.
roll a die. All right. Who's
Okay,
who's even
even?
and odd?
Even and odd. I don't know.
They're both odd.
Yeah.
Let's just say Abyss is odd. Fuck it. I
Abyss is odd. All right. I'll do like 2 rolls and then I'll roll
don't know. Okay.
just to make sure that it. All right. Ready?
Yep.
5.
That was you already did your other rolls.
Yes.
It's bullshit. I protest this. I had my way through like everything else. No, I'm kidding. No.
So who's the winner of the
Abyss.
fictional places?
Abyss.
Abyss is the greatest wrestler to ever come from a fictional. Well, it's not necessarily fictional.
From out of this world.
Just not of a country.
Do we agree with that?
Well, I
No.
like Abyss.
Ultimate Warrior was
It's
out in
fine.
the first round. I mean,
Best wrestler. But
no.
Well,
He
none
was-
of those guys are really.
It's just for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Batman could have been on there for all-
like the Mortal Kombat one we did.
Yeah, it's just it was just a quick little non-researched because obviously I missed a lot of guys. Fun little tournament because I wanted to talk about fun.
Did you
little-
think most of them up off the top of your
I
head?
swear to God, I didn't. If you want, I can find. I can go back in my history of my searches and delete some of them. But no, I'm kidding.
You wouldn't want to do that with my phone.
But no, I can show you guys where I got the lists from.
No, I'm just saying,
Some
like
of
when you
them-
would thought about the tournament, it was just off the top of your head.
Oh
You
yeah,
thought it
that-
was
well
like
we
a handful
talked
of
about it
guys.
before, but
Okay.
I figured so we wanted we'll throw this out there. We wanted to do Lita for Women's History. International Women's Day was yesterday on the day we're recording, not so
Tuesday.
So we wanted to do Lita. I felt like I wasn't able to give enough time to research to really do her justice. And I didn't want to throw something together last minute. I wanted to actually have some research and talk about her career because I think she deserves it. I think she's amazing. She's one of my favorite women wrestlers probably ever. And that goes for Medusa.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that we had a real episode ready for that. So we will still continue to research Lita and do it in the future, just not this week.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Then we have a March Madness tournament, probably by the end of the month.
Yeah, that will happen at the end of the month, probably.
Yeah.
That will be a long one because it's 64, so that'll take.
Yeah, this was only 32.
Yeah,
Well, it got a little hard to find people after like 25.
really? Because we found like 10 people that you didn't have.
Just Shark Boy.
Warlord, Barbarian, Ascension.
I don't know about that one though, Because if they were maybe in like NWA they were one, but like WAF was a different one, so they might not have. Because I know like Barbarian is from the Isle of Samoa, so I don't know.
Oh, when they were Powers of Pain, I think
Right.
they were from parts unknown.
Yeah, I really don't know. I thought about LOD, but then I was like, yeah, they definitely built them from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
So some of the stuff at the front of the table there is on our website.
Oh, not this Undertaker that I pulled. Not that.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Beautiful, beautiful Undertaker.
The Kenny Omega
that's
wrestling
right.
buddy.
We've been making Chris Benoit jokes, and he's right here.
Yeah. WCW Jax, Chris Benoit, signed Jerry Lawler pop, Young Bucks pops over
Brand new
there.
found in store Bronson Reed.
Yep. That's gonna go up soon.
Got some wrestling cards. We have lots of DVDs.
We were talking about Outbreak April 30th. Before that, though, April 27th, AEW in Philadelphia.
Oh shit! That's like the week before. I didn't know that.
Not even a week.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
not
same
yeah,
week.
not- yeah, the
Before,
week. Yeah, same
That's-
week.
Um,
Oh damn!
WWE's in Reading on the 24th of April.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, like that's a week. Everything going on that week. It's a busy
Yeah.
week.
It's not. I'm kidding. I mean, I just whatever. I have no desire.
Yeah.
I shouldn't talk shit. I don't want to talk shit.
The SmackDown we went to was cool because we saw Johnny Knoxville. We saw
Yeah, that
Brock
is
and-
cool, and that's
yeah.
literally the only thing. Like, I was sitting next to my girlfriend, and I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers got to see Johnny Knoxville. Yeah, that's what I'm upset that they went to a wrestling show and saw
Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville.
I never saw Brock in person. That was cool.
I don't know if I have. I don't know.
I have. I saw Brock
I don't give a shit.
at house shows. He
But-
was like nobody knew who he was.
But this Brock, I enjoy. He's having fun.
He like beat Raven.
Yeah.
So April 27th is All Elite Wrestling in Philadelphia once again
Oh,
for the third
Elite.
time.
elite.
And we're going for the third straight time. We'll be spending the day in Philly for that. And then obviously April 30th is Outbreak Wrestling Autism Awareness Show. They have some cool things in store for that. I have a special surprise for that. What's next? I think it's May 14th. We have a huge show in Harrisburg at the Farm Show Complex. All of these local wrestling companies coming together for a night to remember. We'll be there enjoying some great wrestling, selling some stuff. And then July 23rd.
Listen, it's gonna be good.
July 22nd.
Come on, that wasn't that. No. Okay, I didn't do it in the proper. Just forget it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you after we're off there.
July I get it.
Jared just figured it out.
Okay. July.
It was good, right? Like,
Yeah.
I threw it in there. It
Yeah.
was very, very subtle.
Yes.
Nobody got it.
Yeah. I didn't even get it, but now I got it. So July 22nd is that's Camp Outbreak, I believe.
Oh yeah, Colby Carino.
So that's where if you're interested in becoming a
And who's-
professional
I'm sorry,
wrestler,
who is the?
is she from NWA?
I have no idea
It
who
was
that girl
WWE
is.
Performance Center. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
who she is,
Performance
though.
Center.
But I don't
Yeah,
know
I
who
don't.
she is.
Maybe a
But
trainer.
hey, I mean, if she was a trainer at the Performance Center, you're going to want to learn from her. So anybody that's listening that is a pro wrestler, aspiring pro wrestler, please check out Outbreak Wrestling's Camp Outbreak in July 23rd, is the same day as the
July
convention.
22nd.
Oh, it's Friday.
Yes. And then I think quarantine is Friday as well, the 22nd.
Oh God, that's going to be a long weekend.
So July
We're going to
23rd.
be there for both, aren't we?
I don't.
Fuck, it's going to be a long weekend.
I mean, we're gonna be there Friday to set
Sorry,
up
I'm going to
anyway.
be so amped up. It's not even.
We're gonna be setting up.
Yeah, it's
so.
gonna be such a fun weekend. I'm gonna be so amped. That I won't
We
be
were
tired.
excited last time. It was a
I
great
threw
time.
up.
Yeah.
Threw up the day before.
July
or the morning of.
July 23rd is a Q&A at Waffle House, I guess,
Mm.
with Legends. And then obviously Legends of Hamburg Convention from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then that night is Outbreak Wrestling. So it's a great weekend of
And
wrestling.
I have to miss the convention again
You
this
don't.
year.
You don't have to. But we won't say it on air just in case anybody listens. Just saying.
So July is coming up. I mean, it's what 4 months away.
Oh yeah, because if you go back and listen to the episode from
Last year.
this time last year, I'm sure I was like, oh yeah, we got so much time. It's gonna be so cool. And then
then it was like,
it
holy
feels like
shit.
the next day, I'm like, holy fuck, it's like July and the convention's here and everything's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outbreak Wrestling is great. The people involved in that are great. The convention is huge for Pennsylvania. I mean, other than Icons.
Oh, not just Pennsylvania though. People come from all over for this
Yeah.
thing. Like, it's really, I mean, I love that people come and get to admire the Field House, a place that to me
Historic.
is just like where I used to go watch wrestling when I was a kid. But to other people, it's like this is a historic building.
Everybody points out Piper and
The Piper. Yeah.
It's last year was the first for that convention, and it was a great success.
And we knew the morning of that this was not the last time
We
were
looked
gonna see it.
outside
Oh,
and
it's
saw the
so
line of
crazy.
people,
So crazy.
and it didn't stop.
And you just said about legendary buildings, 18th and 19th, 2300 Arena Impact Wrestling is going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
March 18th, March
March
19th.
18th.
Oh, wow.
19th.
That's like next week, right?
MLW is going to be at the 2300, I think, in May or
Oh,
April.
It's great that so many people are running this 2300 arena.
So back to the Outbreak in Jersey, they were at the Monster Factory.
Yeah, Monster Factory.
That was a
legendary
cool place
Monster
to
Factory.
see for us.
First person that comes to mind for me is Bam Bam.
Yep.
Bam Bam, Riddle, Damian Priest,
Chris Canyon, who we mentioned
yeah.
earlier on this podcast.
Sheamus.
Sheamus. Yeah,
Sheamus finished there.
Yeah.
Still,
but I mean, it's great to see that building.
Yeah.
To think that people on the main roster now,
Yeah.
train there. And I said to him, Bam Bam, I expect because it's Jersey, but
yeah,
people like Riddle and
Riddle's from
he's
Allentown.
from
Yeah.
technically, but he's also from like New York, right?
but,
So
yeah,
still.
but it's big famous people like that, and it's crazy to think that they, an hour and a half from us that they trained. And then we have the Samoans school in Allentown.
Well, I don't think that's there anymore. They moved. To
Oh,
Florida.
really?
Mhm.
Okay.
They moved that to Florida, I believe.
But Outbreak, as always, great entertainment, great people. If you're in the area, I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah.
I-
if you're not in the area, I would plan now to travel.
I put a post on Facebook over the weekend thanking Ryan Vox. He's done a lot for us and the wrestling community in Pennsylvania.
It's a team effort, man.
When I was a kid, WPW was around. That was Pinky's organization.
Yep.
That's where I first met Ed House, known as Hybrid back then. Sorry, Ed, if you're listening. I'm putting age on you.
Yeah.
But I got to meet guys like Captain Lou Albano and George the Animal Steel, King Kong Bundy at WPW shows. As a kid, I didn't know them, but I knew that they were famous, And then when WPW closed, there wasn't much in the area. And then Ryan came up with Outbreak Wrestling. And ever since Outbreak's debut, it's been great. Great performing, great people.
So I want to give a shout out to Tornado Tag Podcast.
Yes.
That they just broke 250 ranking of wrestling podcasts in America.
That is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, nice.
That is
Very
great.
cool.
Good for them.
Congratulations
Good
to
job.
them.
They've been doing it a while. They deserve
Yeah,
it.
Blackwell puts a ton of effort in. He's a hustle. Like he hustles. He has a great work ethic.
I don't remember a time where he went to a show to watch as a fan.
He's always
He's always
working.
go.
Great guy. So go check out Tornado
Wow.
Tag Podcast.
That's pretty cool. Ranked in
Yeah.
250.
Yeah,
IWEP Network, Tornado Tech Podcast. In that network is Anthony's podcasts about anything.
Yeah.
Beers, sci-fi, vintage, anything.
Yeah,
It's
check out the IWEP network.
Blackwell that's very well deserved.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Yeah. So next week we doing Lita.
Yeah.
Lita
I
Trish.
mean, I can see if she's available, but yeah.
Lita Trish. I
And
mean,
you,
whatever.
and you gave me shit over talking about people who are dead.
Look, I figured we've already crossed these lines at this point.
What the
So look for a Lita episode coming. March Madness coming, and some other surprises coming your way. involving Legends of Hamburg. They're going to make the first announcement March 23rd.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I have no idea who's going to be there.
Yeah, I have no insider information.
So I can't wait to see who everybody's bringing in.
I'm waiting with bated breath, just like everyone else.
So be on the lookout for some great, exciting news coming your way. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Later.